Today is 15th of September. Every year the country celebrates 15th of September as National Engineers Day to appreciate the great contribution of Mokshagundam Vishweshwara. Wait a minute, are you hearing this name for the first time? Well, I'm pretty sure because every time we speak of great inventions, the first names that comes to our mind are that of Newton, Alexander and even Einstein. And we often tend to forget the small but vital contributions made by people from our own country. But to keep the legacy of people like Mokshagundam Vishweshwara alive, we have got significant days like these. Let me tell you something more about this man. Bharat Ratna awardee Vishweshwara was born on September 15, 1861 in a village called Mundanhalli in Karnataka. He studied BA from the University of Madras and pursued civil engineering at the College of Science in Pune. But what did he actually do? He patented and installed an irrigation system with water floodgates at the Khadakwasta reservoir near Pune to food supply level and storage to the highest levels. He was awarded Knight in 1915 as a commander of the British Indian Empire by King George V. Became a member of the London Institution of Civil Engineers before he was awarded a fellowship by Indian Institute of Science, IISc, Bangalore. The eminent engineer Vishweshwaraya passed away in 1962. As years went by, the engineering community has developed a lot. Everywhere you see, you will find engineers having a positive impact on our everyday lives. It is quite often said that India is a country where you become an engineer first and then you decide what to do with your life. Well, given the fact that India has over 3,000 engineering colleges, this comes with no big surprise. So today on this occasion, I want to share with you 3 small stories of 3 big men who are remembered in their respective fields as legends. But they were actually engineers. Let me know if you can identify them and tell me something more about them in the comments below. Number 1. Anil Kumble. In a country where engineering and cricket are celebrated, there are some Indian cricketers who are qualified engineers. Anil Kumble is a former Indian cricketer, coach and a commentator who played Test and ODIs for 18 years. A right-arm leg spinner, he took over 619 wickets in Test cricket and remains the 3rd largest wicket taker of all time as of 2020 behind Muthaiya Muralidharan and Shane Warne. In 1999, while playing against Pakistan, Kumble dismissed all 10 batsmen in a single innings, joining England's Jim Laker to achieve that feat. Unlike his contemporaries, he is not a big turner of the ball, but he relies more on pace, bounce and accuracy. Born in Bengaluru, Karnataka, Kumble developed an early interest in cricket as he grew up watching people like B.S. Chandrasekhar before becoming a full-fledged cricketer. He made his first-class debut at the age of 19 while representing Karnataka. Soon he was picked for the Australia Asia Cup before making his Test debut against England the same year. And there was no looking back from there on. He was India's most strike bowler for most of his career and has been foxing the batsmen from across the world. But did you know that Kumble has been using his analytical skills to get the better of the best batsmen? Kumble has got a degree in mechanical engineering from the Rashtriya Vidyalaya in Bangalore. Speaking about the importance of education, Kumble once said, "It helps to balance the good and the bad. In cricket, you can't always guarantee success, so education equips you to deal with it." Number 2. Rowan Atkinson. Without him, we wouldn't have got one of our most loved TV shows, Mr. Bean. The show was so popular that it was rerun several times on numerous channels even after it officially ended back in 1995. Even children of this century still know the character and it's a clean comedy show suitable for all age groups. But before fame and fortune, before all the silent humor and laughs, do you know who the man behind Mr. Bean was? Well, believe it or not, he was an electrical engineer. Rowan Atkinson started with an undergraduate degree in electrical engineering at the Newcastle University and then moved on to pursue the master's degree in the same field at the Queen's College, Oxford back in 1975. During this time, he was also a member of several clubs including the Oxford University Dramatic Society. It was at that place he formed the character of Mr. Bean. The concept of this character was to basically be a child in a grown-up man's body. After years of performing, Atkinson finally launched the Mr. Bean show and it became a mega global hit. His success in the field of comedy has added up to give him an estimated net worth of over $150 million today. It just goes up to show that you don't always need a job under the trade of your college degree to be successful. Life tends to work out in unexpected ways. And when you hustle hard, you will see wonders happening in your life. Number 3. Shushant Singh Rajput. As we all know, the famous Bollywood actor and TV star died on 14 June 2020, but he is still alive in the hearts of millions of Indians. His life was a whole story of inspiration from a middle-class boy to a person who made it to the big screen only by his talent and skills. Born on 21st January 1986, he always had high aspirations. He was good in studies and he cleared 11 engineering entrance examinations in his entire life. In 2003, he secured the 7th rank in the Delhi College of Engineering entrance exam and got admitted in the mechanical engineering. At the Delhi College of Engineering, he actively participated in theatres and he later dropped out of college to pursue acting. He took up dance classes and he was later selected to be a part of the standard dance troupe. He performed at various big avenues and later moved on to Mumbai and joined the Nadira Babar's Ek Jute theatre group. Balaji Telefilm's casting team saw him and they offered him a role in Kiss Mein Hai Mera Dil show, and he became a popular face in every household of India. He again did this serial called Pavitra Rishta. Dance shows like Zara Nach Ke Dikha Season 2, Jhalak Dikhla Ja Season 4, and to movies like Kai Poche, Shuddh Desi Romance, Kedarnath, MS Dhoni The Untold Story, Rabta, and many more masterpieces. His whole life was a story of hustling hard to chase his dreams and working hard to fulfill them. He had the dreams, he had the nightmares, and he was able to overcome the nightmares by the power of his dream. I have been overshadowed for the first 25 years of my life when I was nobody to the world. But I was a superstar in my own head. And he is the reason why millions of youngsters still believe that people coming from humble background with no external support have the power to make it to the big screen only by their talent and their skill. These three great men are respected and remembered in their respective fields today. But all three of them came from the engineering background. But they were able to identify the purpose of their life and turn it into their profession. Understand the purpose of your life. If you can't figure out the purpose of your life, figure out the passion of your life. For your passion will lead right into your purpose. And when your passion becomes your profession, you will be the happiest person in this world. That's all I have for this video. I would like to wish all my engineering mates a happy Engineers Day. When it comes to nation building and making us proud with unimaginable things, it is the engineers that turn the dream into reality by losing their sleep over it. Thank you so much for everything. Stay happy, do whatever you want. May you have everything you deserve and desire. I'll see you in the next one. And then keep smiling, keep spreading smiles and stay happy all day, every day, everywhere.